Knights having great success so far this year. Does that put any pressure on you guys to succeed?
Who are the Golden Knights? No, only pressure is that the sniping of people saying you got to do as good as them.
It's just good. Vegas is treating us well, and I think the record doesn't show how hard that we work, and it's tough in that way, but it's good for us in the inner circle to understand what we have going on in Vegas, and if we just continue to trust and believe in each other, the sky's the limit for this team, and I'm blessed to be a part of it.
Our expectations maybe at the start of the season were a little unrealistic.
Man, we're not even worrying about the playoffs right now. What we do is we take it week by week. We gotta worry about next week. You start looking ahead and you start looking over people, you might not even make it. So
that being said, to me, Urban Meyer is one of the lowest pieces of garbage there is on this earth.
What's going on, everybody? Once again, it's your boy Jose V coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. You guys are tuned in to another episode of Straight Bet Sports. Now, I know you're probably wondering, where you at? What are you doing? We haven't seen you in a while. Now, I took a little hiatus, still working at Gorilla Cross Radio Studios, doing some engineering and some other things there, but the show must go on, and we are going to continue to do the show. I keep getting DMs, text messages, phone calls. Jose, what happened? Where are you and Ian? What's going on? Why haven't you continued to do the show? I'm still doing my media stuff, still doing everything that I have. That's not going to stop. That is going to continue. We are going to get back in the studio soon. But at the end of the day, I thought about it. The show must go on. We will not stop. We will continue. Before I get on with my guest today, which is an amazing guest, we've had her on the show numerous times. I want to let you guys know, starting next Monday, moving forward, every single Monday night, myself and Ian B will be back broadcasting live from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. here on the West Coast time on all social media platforms. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Just look up Straight Bet Sports. We will be live there every single week moving forward. So we greatly appreciate you guys for all your likes, shares, comments, and everything, and all the love and support. Now, this young lady, this amazing young lady that I'm about to get here on the mic and in front of the camera real quick, has done an amazing job since she has come back home, basically, if we're being honest. She has the UNLV Lady Rebels on a hot streak right now since she's taken over. And this year, by far, is the best season that they've had. Finally, after 29 years, the UNLV Lady Rebels are ranked in the top 25, being ranked number 23 just a couple days ago when the AP poll came out. So obviously, I had to reach out. I had to get Lindy on the show real quick, ask her a few questions, see how she's feeling. So without further ado, let's get her on here real quick. She is none other than UNLV Lady Rebel head coach, Lindy La Rocque. Lindy, how are you doing tonight? And thank you so much for a few moments of your time.
Yeah, I'm good, Jose. Always happy to be with you.
So I know you just got off of the court. You say you're tired, you're sweaty. How was practice today?
Practice was good. We have to keep improving every day. So we got a little bit better today. So as a coach, I'm happy.
So for the first time since 1994, Lindy, you guys jumped into the top 25. Now, you being a hometown kid here, coming back to take this job and do what you've been doing with the Rebels, how satisfying is that knowing that you guys have finally cracked the very well-deserved top 25 in the AP poll?
I think it's great. I think, if anything, it's great for our city and our fans. Sometimes these rankings, I truly believe they're for the fans more than anyone else, especially the people that come and watch us every week, that watch all of our games. They see, the product that we put out there, the hard work that our team, does every day and plays with, how hard they play. So, I think more than anything, the fans want it for us. And so, obviously we're happy to get the recognition, and we're grateful for that. But we know, if anything, it makes our job harder, and we've got a lot of work to do.
How was the excitement yesterday with the team when you guys found out that you finally cracked that top 25?
Yeah, I think there was, I'm sure our players' phones were buzzing a bit like mine was. Again, a lot of friends and family just really happy for us. And of course, people have their opinion of long overdue and different things like that. But, it doesn't change our work. When we came to practice yesterday, I kind of talked to the team, and it was like, they're not oblivious to the news. I know they saw it. But I think the best thing about them is they don't really care too much. I asked them, I'm like, does it change what we do? And they're like, no. I'm like, does it harder? And they're like, yes. So we had to get back to work, and if anything, like really focus in at the job at hand, because we've talked about having a target on our back, and if anything, it's kind of more of a bullseye now, where it's really zeroed in, and for lack of a better reference, like every game of ours is going to be the Super Bowl for the other team.
So one thing that I've spoken to a lot of people are saying 1 year too late. You're the head coach of this team. What I mean by that, do you agree that it's 1 year too late, that you guys should have at least cracked that top 25 sometime last year? Because you guys had an amazing run last year as well.
I let all of those people that make those decisions, that's their job. I just try to do my own job, and do a good job at that. So we had a great team last year. It was a really special group. We won a lot of games. But as far as kind of what everyone else thinks of us, for the most part, I don't really care. It's more about how it feels for us internally, and I do think this team is deserving of it. We've put in a lot of hard work, and they've gotten the results. A lot of times these rankings are about results, and people can work really hard and not always get results, and that's just kind of life sometimes. But our team has been able to get these results, and so I think they're very deserving.
So one thing you've always preached is team, and that's what you keep saying. You don't necessarily ever single out any individual saying they're the star or whatever it may be. But talk about Desi. I mean, the season that she's had, she's coming off her third, I believe, player of the week in the Mountain Conference, 7th of her career. I mean, talk about the season that she's having and basically leading you women this year.
Yeah. Desi's a very special player. She's been such a joy to coach these 3 years, and just, her improvement year after year is just really impeccable. And even her improvement throughout this season. I mean, I watch games from the beginning of the year or even just a month ago, and then, see her in practice today, and she just continues to improve. She's really coachable. She loves basketball. She hates losing, and she loves winning. So, she is our best player. She's averaging 18 points and almost 11 rebounds in conference play, and frankly, people can't stop her. And that's also a credit to her teammates, because we have great players around her that, if they try to double team or even triple team her, we've got people out there around her that can make plays, and she wants to win so bad that she's selfless and can make passes and make the right plays if it's not her scoring.
So, Lindy, we're coming down to the end, and what I mean by that, Mountain West play is pretty much done. We're about to get to the Mountain West tournament here soon. You ladies are 24-2, and I believe if you win on Thursday night, it's a wrap. You guys win the outright conference title. How is everyone's mindset going into this game where you don't have that look ahead? You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of times where that big game is there and you have a look ahead and you're just thinking, we'll be all right. We can handle this team. What is the overall thought and mindset going into Thursday night's game? And it's going to be at the MAC, ladies and gentlemen, not at Cox Pavilion. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Thursday is our most important game of the year. And we're kind of a broken record because we say that about every game. But, it couldn't be more true for this week because, we've got a share of the conference title right now, but we want it outright. We don't want to share anything. And we want to get the job done. And, we want to play well. Like you said, the game's in the Thomas and Mack, that's where our conference tournament is. So, more than our opponent, we want to play well in there and get some good momentum and some good mojo and get our shots working in there, because the next time we're going to play in there, it'll be for the conference tournament. So, like you said, we try to keep it pretty, narrow-minded and short-sighted for our team of like what's right in front of us. Because that's our next job and that's the task at hand, and we want to take care of our business.
Lindy, you see the video playing behind me. That was the last time you were in the studio with us. That was before the baby decided to jump out. How's the baby doing? How's the family? And how's all the personal stuff with you right now?
The baby is great. Baby's about 3.5 months old. We are so blessed and thankful to just have a great baby. She eats and sleeps and does all of the baby things. She's starting to get a little bit of personality, but she's made it life not too bad for mom and dad so far. She's been a pretty good sleeper, but it's just been. Obviously, my world's been a little bit crazy with the team and motherhood and just kind of combining all of the two. But, I've got our team loves her to death. They every time she's around, they want to hold her. They want to take care of her. So I'm like, great, you're welcome to. And my husband, he's, the greatest life partner that I could ever dream of, and just helping, with all of the different responsibilities. So, I'm living a dream right now. So I'm just going to keep going along.
All right. Once again, you are tuning to Straight Bet Sports. We are joined live by UNLV Lady Rebel head coach Lindy La Rocque, the number 23 ranked team in the nation. Which I'm sorry, I'm just so excited and happy to say that and hear it because it's very well deserved. I've been following you and watching you since you came out here. You've always been so gracious to the media, to myself. I say it to everyone that I speak to all the time that you're amazing, not only on the basketball court, but away from it with everything else you do in the community and how you're just open and always there for everybody. So, Lindy, I greatly appreciate you giving me a few moments of your time. Before I let you go, though, what are the final things that you want to say to everyone watching this video today, all the fans for Thursday night? What do you want for Thomas and Mack? And not only that, for the Mountain West Conference tournament.
Yeah, we want to pack the Mac. For this Thursday, it's $1 tickets, $2 beers. I mean, come on. It's our pink game, so we're giving away 2,500 pink shirts in honor of kind of the breast cancer awareness and raising money for that. So we've got a lot of good giveaways, and we've got a great team. So, I think there's nothing better than to celebrate a championship with people you love and a community and a lot of fans and friends in attendance. So we, come celebrate a championship with us. Our team's going to play well. It's going to be a great night. And then we want you to come back for the conference tournament too.
And I know you were shocked to see me the other night. I know it was my first game out, and you told me I better see you at more games. I'm sorry, but I'll be there Thursday, and I definitely will be there for the Mountain West Conference tournament. But, Lindy, thank you so much for your time. Blessings to you and your family, the rest of your team as well, and continued success for the rest of the season. Looking to see all the noise you're going to make going into that tournament. I appreciate you, and we'll see you Thursday night.
All right. Thanks, Jose. Appreciate you, man.
All right, Lindy, take care. There you go, guys. Lindy La Rocque, UNLV Lady Rebels head coach, joining us, giving us a few minutes of her time. Now, look, guys, you already know what I got going on with everything on Twitter, the gambling side, the Outlet SV, all of that other stuff. Check me out. Check out all the stuff that we got going on. This show is brought to you by the Outlet SV and, of course, my barber, our personal barber, Eric Navarro of Line 'em Up by Eric. Hit me up at Jose_Volonte on all things social media. Check us out on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. This video will be up live here shortly. Straight Bet Sports, check us out. Till next time, remember, Monday night next week, 8 p.m. West Coast time, myself and Ian B will be live. Till then, we greatly appreciate you. I'm out. Peace.